Okwukwe m dị n'ime gị Chineke nna nna m ha. Okwukwe m dị n'ime gị chi onye na-eme mma.
Okwukwe m dị n'ime unu Chineke nna nna ya. Okwukwe m dị n'ime unu Chineke na-eme mma.
Okwukwe m dị n'ime gị Chineke ndị mgbe ochie. Okwukwe m dị n'ime gị Chineke na-eme mma.
Okwukwe m dị n'ime unu Chineke nna nna ya. Okwukwe m dị n'ime unu Chineke na-eme mma.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you are hearing me all over the world. My name is Eze-Ana, abụ m onye isi nchụaja n'Ogochitube Ọdịnala Temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi, bụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja n'Ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụkwa onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or Odinana evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa update ka anyị chọrọ inye gị ihe gbasara Odinana Restoration Evangelical Mission Research Institute. Anyị na-akwado ile foundation ya, the physical foundation. Yes. So ọ bụrụ na ị gee ntị, ị ga-amụta nnukwu ihe from today lecture. But before we dive into today's lecture, remember we are still in the month of March, and we are still rounding up the month of March. And don't forget that we are already in New Year. Yes, n'etu Igbo calendar si agwaro. Yes, ọnwa ofu apụtago bụrụkwa n'ụbọchị New Year arọfụ na Igbo calendar, Igbo spiritual calendar. Yes, but as you all know, we are all using the Georgian, well-known Georgian calendar globally. Yes, but know that this day will arọfụ na Igbo. But before we dive into today's lecture, but later, now as we are rounding up, I will 4 days program. I will just started on 28 yesterday. I gave make the way around where open at 31st, Bobos Monday. Where Chikota Ajani Natural, missing the friends of the temple, children of the temple, and members of the Restoration Evangelical Mission, and our fans all over the world. Where we say it's where Mark was at the beginning of the new month, April. Now, ọmụ na chọrọ ide so na aja na achụ n'igwe. Ọmụ na chọrọ ịbịa Maria na every 4 days to the end of each month. Anyị ga na-enwe get together na temple. Nke mere comprises so many activities. Nke na point to nwere onwe n'ụzọ dị iche iche na temple. To participate is totally free. Then, so ihe aja gị ka ị ga-contribute. However, when they so online, yes, only they so online, then malakwa na you will keep online he will keep going forward at the prayer request. Then he make a token donation for Saraka. Then Sunday they so online. I get what up you Chicotia now was he pass on 31st. Then the talk I see me on woman all monthly rituals. Then I want to show you in here, but we don't want to do when I could have more about our family. Chat him on WhatsApp 0805 7837 I repeat 0805 7837 or 0813-8243-871. Na ya na screen gị ga-afọ nọmba m kpọrọ kịta. Ụbọchị ikpeazụ anyị na-achịkọta, anyị na-eje na mmiri ebe ile ọma ma Saraka. Then jee na-akpọ ọkalete chụọ aja for favor. Gbagọtazie na temple chụọ aja dị iche iche to entities of power site n'ebe nchụaja gbuo egbu eme Saraka. Nwanne chụwakwa aja maka na aja karịrị ọgwụ. Aja na-egbupụ uke, aja na-egbupụ so many things. We have lots of testimonies, but as you all know, we don't share testimonies on social media. So ka anyị gaba n'iru na update anyị ji bịa. Gee ntị ya amụta ihe na ya. Share ya, one day man, invite your friends ka ha nụ from the horse's mouth. O nwere ihe nchọ ka kọwalụ gị. Then mma agwa gị the mandate I got from my spiritual forces and why it's very important iji anyị ji wee na-ebido this particular department dị na Odinana Restoration Evangelical Mission. I remember 22 years ago when I traveled to India. I traveled as a tourist because I was invited by a friend there. So I took my time to travel far. All the regions, major regions in India, I traveled to those areas. I was in Bombay, Mumbai, from Mumbai to New Delhi, from New Delhi to Bangalore, from Bangalore to Northern India, Kulu Manali, and so many other places I visited. On my visit, I took my time to understudy their spirituality. I followed them to temples and everything. I took my time to study the way they live life. And I took my time to study so many things concerning what really made them tick, the Basado health. And I noticed one thing, and that is the thing, since government cannot do it for us, my intention is that this our mission, we carry it upon ourselves for the benefit of people that will come across this mission. I noticed one thing when I was in India, even in transport sector, it is something. Health sector is something. Let me tell you what my experience in India. I noticed in their, let me use the transportation system, the track, that is the railway, because in India, almost 70% of the citizens move by train. Train is the major source of their transportation. Maybe 20% by land, that is by cars, then 10% by flight. Now, and I understand that it's like they divided their citizens into three groups: the rich, the middle class, and the people they consider the poor. Then, and of course, they have the last stage called the less privileged. So, one thing I noticed there is that in their coaches, the train coaches, they build it into 4 departments, the same 4 departments. They have the first class city coach where it has AC and everything. They will give you first class treatment. Then let's say, and you know the whole coaches is connected to one train head. And then it means that even if you are traveling, let's say from Lagos to Abuja, once the train will reach the same time. So once the train stop, everybody from different coaches will cut down. So it's the same services. That's what I want to say. So, but people on the first class coaches will enjoy AC, enjoy everything, first class services. Let's say they pay like 100,000. I'm giving you as an example. People that are traveling as the middle class, we have their own, we call it sleeper class. Yes, that sleeper class, I have been to sleeper class. Sleeper class is that it will be like, say, this dormitory bed. Somebody will sleep in, the other person will climb up, then if you like, you sleep. So that one, you pay like, let's say, 50,000. Then the third coach, people they consider the poor. You will sit as if you are in luxurious buses. No, you cannot sleep like bed. That one they might say, okay, pay 20,000. Remember, all of you are going the same destination. The last coach you will sit, boldly written, for the poor and disabled. That is the people they call the disabled. Yes. Those disabled coach, there's always one coach. The last coach is for the disabled. That coach is totally free. Are you following? So what they are doing in their system is that, remember, the first class coach have cubicles, like is he enter a kind of room, you lock it, like, so you have your privacy. So remember, they rob Peter to pay Paul. They are build a system where they will use the money of the rich to subsidize the price of the poor. Then coming to their health sector, they build their hospitals in the same manner. They have first class rooms per apartment, second class, third class, and the disabled, the poor. So what it means, example, you have typhoid, okay, have typhoid. Let's say the first class citizen, people that can afford the first class services and treatment, we pay like 100,000, example. Second class will treat their own typhoid with second class apartment. Then you will pay like 50,000. The poor group will say treat the same typhoid, pay 20,000. Why the less privileged, the physically challenged people will be treated free. So they use, and remember, it's the same medicine they use to treat the first class, the second class, the poor class, and the disabled. The same medicine, the same treatment, but the prices, the bills varies based on your income and capacity. So you can see that they build a system where every citizen of the country will have access to health. But in Nigeria, is no. They will tell you the price of treating cancer, maybe 5 million, maybe 10 million. If you cannot afford it, go home and die. Are you seeing it? So it's not normal. Yes, that's what I learned from them. So then coming down to what we are planning to do in Odinana Restoration Evangelical Mission. We are trying to build a research institute. As we speak now, we have 2 members of the restoration mission currently in India now to study, to be trained, study, and do research concerning how things work over there. Yes, and our intention is that when they come back, we now do lay this foundation of the Start Institute and kickstart the training. What do we have in mind to do? First, we have in mind to establish a natural hospital where we will harness the benefit of nature via the herbs, leaves, etc. Let me tell you one thing I'm sure of. Any continent, any race, what they will use to treat the sickness of their citizens is in their land. Be it cancer, be it HIV, be it all those chronic illness. I can tell you that nature gave us what we need in order to be well. Only that indolence and not paying attention is our problem. So what am I saying? Our leaders are not paying actually necessary attention in using what we have to better our health system. Now, why we want to, or the Restoration Evangelical Mission is a spiritually aspect, but we understand that somebody that is sick, he cannot be telling the person that God is great, because the person is sick, dying. So we want to use 2 angles. Why we are telling you the goodness of God, why we are telling you the importance of paying attention to your spiritual vibrations. We are also trying our best to make sure you are healthy. So it's part of the research institute. That is why we want to build it in a way that naturally, because take it or leave it. By the time we develop harness the benefit of the herbs, leaves, and the natural things, yes, gift from God, it's going to be far cheaper. It's going to be far cheaper. It pains me that the other time we lost someone because of she's cancer. She has cancer, breast cancer. What the doctors are doing, they put her into chemo. What chemo does? Chemo is just to destroy the remaining good organs. At the end of the day, they will die. So chemo is not actually the solution, but using natural medicine will go a long way to help people. So that is our mission. So we will be able to do all those things, maybe based on the available resources we have at our disposal. However, if there is any way people can support the mission by bringing more ideas, support, and whatever in any way, but that is the vision we have, and we have already put the motions rolling by the people we have in India now understanding the things, and here in Nigeria we have other research teams. But by the time the two teams bring to match together, then we bring more new ideas and we keep you updated. But I can tell you, our mission is to be providing this natural medicine, natural support, so that people will well again. And the spiritual support will be there, and the physical support will be there. Let me stop here. If you have any question in the update I just gave you now, or you want us to explain more, have any inquiry you want to do, then, or for anything, you want to consult me for consultation, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 I repeat, 0805 7837 or 0813 8243 871. Now na screen gị ga-afụ nọmba n'ebe ahụ. See you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ọnwa egburu dị eji wetu aja, which I know you know. May the blessings of Chukwu be with you all.